Life Trading Pre-Market Day Trading Show. You're listening to the Real Life Trading Pre-Market Day Trading Show.
Good morning, everybody. How is it going? This is Jonny Guarco, and you are in the RLT Beginner Room Pre-Market Show. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hope everybody is doing fantastically awesome. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We had a great week last week, coming off that free week. So, woo! I'm excited. What is up, Jason? How is it going, man? Hope everything is looking awesomely well. Yep. We'll go check out AMD here in a few minutes. Let me get all my stuff ready to roll here. Sorry, as I adjust my screens. Let me make sure we got this right here. We got throw me a 1 if you can hear me and see my screen okay, just so I know everything is good. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Don. Thank you, everybody. Whoo, Douglas KK. Aloha. Yes, Aloha Monday. Whew, I was going to say Aloha Friday, but that would have been a misnomer. I wish it was Friday. Miss you already, man. Miss you already. You got to get back here. Albert Chen, what is happening, my buddy? What is happening? What is going on? All right, I got a bunch of ones, and we're ready to rock. We're on YouTube Live right now. For anybody out there in YouTube land, we had free week last week. We had everybody come in and trade with us for free. So if you're interested in checking real life trading out, come check us out at the website, reallifetrading.com. And yeah, we'd love to have you on the team. All right, let's go do this. So what do we got? We have a big old bearish trend. And I'm thinking, we're going to get a little punch up, a little correction, and then maybe roll over, come back down. So hello, Lucen. How you doing, man? Hope you had a good weekend. Anyway, we got what I'm thinking, a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4 coming up. Retest, maybe roll over, come down, give us a 5. I haven't done this yet. Let me go check out, see where a fib. I just love messing around with my fibs. I'm just an artsy type of guy. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense up there, about 453, 4, somewhere in there, back to the 618, right where that 100 and all them moving averages are intersecting, probably up there towards the top of this channel. This is the SPY. On the weekly, you can see now I'm putting all where my EMAs are, because that's what we're supposed to be doing for the 10 EMA strategy. But we got the 50 EMA down here pumping us up. Bunches of bulls came in on Friday, so I think we see some buying here. Get all them bulls all excited and maybe potentially roll over if Mr. Elliott is right. Never know when Mr. Elliott is right or wrong. That's Mr. Elliott wave. All right, let's go check out the Qs. So the Q is looking a little bit different than the SPY. SPY is looking, at least we got this 50 EMA down here on the weekly. We got that 50 right there. On the Qs, though, we're down there below pretty much everything. We got that 50 EMA there. We got on the weekly, we got the 20 and the 10 coming down. So that makes a lot of sense right there, about that 374 area. Douglas, you got it right, man. Let's make some money today. Let's pay some bills off today. All right. So yeah, I'm a little bit looking like we're potentially going a little bit bullish for a little bit, and then we'll see what happens. Let's go check out the old 6 stocks that we trade every day. So first on the list, we got AMD, Tesla, and NVIDIA. These were just morning green tickers that I threw on there. Green over here means that they qualify for our 10 Ema strategy. If you're new to us, new to Real Life Trading Beginner Room, I'll be explaining that if you have any questions, but we're going to be playing just these 6 stocks, and we're going to be using the 10 Ema strategy. So that strategy says that if these stocks, I should say, gap up either above the high, or if they gap below the low right off the bat, then we're able to trade them right away. So NVIDIA is gapping, got a retest gap. Let's not forget that is a retest gap. So potentially maybe mess around, coming back, retesting, and then potentially going. So we got that on the list. Actually, NVIDIA, probably like NVIDIA better than the other ones, because we got the 20 and the 50 down below us. So you can see the 200, my blue line right here is 200. That's a 200 moving average. Then on the weekly, we got the 50 moving average right here. So we got this nice gap. We're still gapping from inside day from last week. So let's not forget that, but it's looking pretty delicious. Let's go check out Tesla. Tesla this morning was kind of right on the edge of qualifying for our 10 EMA strategy, but that's looking pretty good up there. My green lines are my highs and lows, because that's the starting place for our trade. Red lines are our support resistance, usually. So we got another retest gap there. You can see also Tesla, we got the 200 down here, and actually the 50 down here too. So we're good to go. Weekly, big old indecision type of candle there. Looking pretty cherry. And AMD. We got nice gap up on AMD. Thing about AMD though is we got that 50 and that 200 above us, which I don't know, we'll see how much of a difference that makes. But Tesla and NVIDIA 200 and the 50 are below us, and AMD, you got that 50 moving average right there on the weekly. So we got to keep an eyeball on that. Hello, Johnny X. How you doing, man? Hope you had a fabulous weekend. Matthew Torres, how you doing, buddy? What is going on? Johnny B in the house. What is up, my man? How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. We had some great discussions on Saturday. That was awesome. Apple, we got nothing. We got some moving averages down below us, but we got just a hair. So right now it's qualifying because it's breaking that high from Friday. So right now it actually is qualifying. So we'll make that green. Let's go look. That's a weekly. Oh, let me go back and make sure it's, yep, there you go. It's doing the same thing on the daily. How about that? So yeah, we got moving averages down here below us. So that's looking good. Moving averages down below us. 200 and 100 below us. So that's looking good. Whew, which one are we going to pick? Delta. So Delta right now does not have a little green sticker right here. Is that a sticker, or is that a ticker, or is that a flicker? I have no idea. We had this nice hammer candle. It's a hammer, pretty decent little volume came in on Friday. I could call that a little support area. So that's pretty nice. Delta Airlines, we got all them moving averages EMAs right above us on the daily. You can see up here, we got the 100 and the 200 way above us, nothing below us down here. Let's go check out the weekly. So weekly, we got that 100 moving average right there, that red line. And we're inside day right now, so we can't trade that right now. But once that breaks out, hopefully here soon, then we got to wait 20 minutes and then we can crank on it. And then the old tricky little sucker, Roblox. What's we got on Roblox? Roblox, we're still inside day. You can see we got the 10 coming down. Makes sense to punch on up there today. If we can get up a little bit of, we got, oh yeah, this isn't really that much of resistance. This is just put here, we got a little bit of resistance on the lower minute candles. So you can see that right there, a little bit, not too much, nothing to hold it back, but I do have a little red line. So that's not really major resistance. We got more resistance up here, obviously. So probably going to take this off because that's not really enough resistance to bug us. I was probably just playing that, like I said, on Friday, a little bit of resistance up there on the minute averages, the minute charts. Phew, I got my tongue rolling already. Anyway, green lines, top and bottom, high and low. So we got to wait on Roblox. So let's go check out these four, looking pretty good. Let's go throw that 5 on there. I want to make sure I got the highs and the lows right. That looks pretty good. We'll throw on, you'll see this is our 10 EMA strategy chart. So we got to do that. We got to throw it on there with some extended hours. That'll look like that. So you can see retest gaps, right? So we're pretty high up there in this little trendio. So we'll see what happens. Maybe come down here and retest. I'm thinking down to this low here. Don't know if that wick is true or not, but it would make sense at least to come back down here and then go on the video. Tesla, same thing. You'll see pretty much on these these retest gap ups, they're kind of high up in the channel. So coming back down, this did a little bit of a retest already. Came down here to Friday's high. You can see pre-market got a little bit of a funky double bottom going on there on Tesla. Tesla may just giddy up and go. So we'll keep an eye on that. AMD, same kind of dealio, looking about the same. There's a little retest from Friday's. Is that Friday's high? Guess it is. That one little candle snuck in there and stuck a high in. So we got a little retest pre-market on AMD and Tesla. Let's see what we got going on the Apple. So Apple, same thing. We got that retest coming down. Apple looks like it could come down a little bit more and retest maybe down in here. So let's check that out. Jason PK says, think it punches up to the 200 before rolling. Which one, Jason? AMD. So let's go back and check out. We got the 100 there. We got, and then you're talking about, I'm assuming on the weekly, we got, hello, Johnny, put on my right chart. There you go. All right, now I got my EMAs on there. So AMD, we got the 50 EMA on the weekly, and then on the daily, we got the 200. So Jason's asking, do we punch up there and then potentially come back? That's probably a good thought, I would imagine. You got a 50-50 chance anyway. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. So if we go back and look at 3-minute charts, and we got that 200 right there that Mr. Jason's talking about. I should probably move this over here. So we've got, yeah, I guess it just depends on where you move your chart. I was saying that 200 moves over. Yep, that looks good. Looking like we're trying to make a little higher high here. So we just got to remember that. Yep. I wish somehow these numbers could stay over here with the current candle. I bet you Lucen could probably figure that out. Let's check out. Lucen's looking at Netflix and Spot. Look interesting to him. Doug is watching Apple to punch up and roll over later. Going to be patient. Yes, sir. So Lucen's looking at Netflix. So Netflix just getting beat up, but it is looking pretty interesting. Looks like it's ready to rock and roll, at least back up to that 10 EMA. So yeah, that is looking pretty interesting. You got it, Mr. Lucen. Let us know if you jump on that bad boy. So on the mic, and for me this month, we're definitely trading just the 10 EMA strategy, using that to go official. But if you guys want to look at something else, let me know and we'll track it for you. We got Netflix coming up pretty nicely the other day. Now we got weekly right there coming up to the 200. All right. We got, what do we got on the daily? Let's see what we got, Lucen. We got 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Give us about 414 somewhere in there. So maybe looking at this high, maybe somewhere in there. It looks pretty good. Let's look at the old spot. Give me some Spotify. Spotify, nice gap. Looking delicious too. Got a retest gap there. And yeah, all systems go. Looking cherry. Is that still? Oh, we filled that gap. Yeah. Where was that gap? I don't know what gap I got on Spotify, but there ain't no gap there anymore. These orange lines I keep on my chart, you'll see we got gaps. So, yep, that's looking good. Little retest gap out of there, some good volume. Let's see. Let me catch up a little bit. Sorry, what's that, Johnny? I forget what I asked you. Oh, I was just talking about like when I got these MAs are messing me up. I know there's a way. Sylvan, you got your hand raised. Do you need anything, buddy? Let me move this up too. Well, there you go. Let me adjust my chart here real quick. I was just wondering why is everything moving around on my charts? All right. I was wondering if there's any way, like if we're down here on this 3-minute, see my EMA tags. I know there's a way to move them right, left, and center, but I don't know if there's a way to keep them like where you currently are. That would be nice. Anyway, no big deal. We'll work through it. All right, Doug's an eagle eye on Apple. So me and Doug were talking, saying, hey, man, wouldn't it be nice if everybody just kept an eagle eye on one stock and then we could call it out and share it with everybody? That way we wouldn't miss nothing. We'd be right on top of all the stocks. So All right, good to go, Douglas. You got Apple, my man. Lucien, you should be tracking. Sylvan, you're good to go. All right. Simon, how you doing, man? I sent you a note, a personal message, Simon. Maybe we could talk later. No problem. Always love having you here, man. Let me grab a little coffee. My mouth is already feeling like the Mojave Desert. All right. So, yeah, we got a lot of retest gaps, whether they retest first, come punch up, or retest back down. We'll find out. What time is it? Let me get my dealio all set up here. 4:20. We got about 10 minutes. Actually, we got 9 minutes now. So, yeah, we got still retesting on the Tesla. Still retesting gap on the old AMD. Whew. Still, hopefully, yep, retest gap on the old NVIDIA. Johnny says 4:20 smoke time. Time to smoke it. Time to rock and roll it. So now Apple is futzing around, Douglas. So now I got to take this little green dealio off there because it's inside day right now. So coming back and we'll see what happens. Actually now, right, it's a gap and go to the bear side because we got to close here at the green line and now gapping down a little bit. You got to call it a gap and go, but it ain't much of a one, is it? All right, so we're going to take that little green sticker off there. Let me know, buddy, if we get up there and cleared. So Doug is saying Apple starting a wave 5, I think. Let's go check her out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and coming back down to wave 5 on the daily. Is that what you're thinking? So of those who don't know, we like to talk and play around with Mr. Elliott. Elliott wave theory says that stocks like to move in waves. You think his name was Wave? No, his name was something Elliott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially down is probably what Doug is talking about. So keep an eye on that, Doug. Plus big day on Friday. Yep. You got it. You're one professional trader. Lucien says, when you label your lines, you need to actually label the line and then center the orientation instead of just adding a text box below the lines. On my line, on my EMAs there, Bubba, it's in the template. So if you go here to my templates, oops, there you go with the brush again. Yeah, in the template, you have the ability to move the text left, right, or center. But it just matters when you keep bouncing back and forth from the day to the weekly, it moves, especially when you get down to 3MA. But if you go down there and do a template, I added these templates here just so I don't have to keep writing them in. It's no big deal. We'll just deal with it the way it is. It would just be a nice add-on. What do we know? Look who's in the house. Woodshed Woodchip Williams. What is going on, buddy? How you doing, brother? Woodchip is saying the only thing, wave 4 should not pass wave 1. Wave 4 should not pass wave 1. Right. You got that. You got that right. So I don't know if Doug was looking at the daily, because on the daily, I'm tracking 1, 2, 3, 4, and come on down 5. Wave 4 here shouldn't pass the high of this either. I would think we got to break them rules out for Mr. Mr. Elliott's waves. So let's go check on the 3, what we got working. See what Dougie is talking about. So here we got a 1. Yeah, it's kind of all jacked up, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, coming back down on wave 5, potentially. I hate it when Mr. Elliott doesn't draw a nice chart for us. We got a 1, a 2, and potentially 3, 4, 5. 3 can't be the shortest. I know that. I don't know if this is probably what Mr. Woodchip is talking about. I don't know if that wick is true or not, but who knows with TradingView. TradingView, you make me wonder sometimes. The low of wave 1 already pasted it. Talking on the daily. So you're thinking this is wave 1. I'm not tracking what you talking about. I'm tracking this is wave 1 down, 2 down, or 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, and come on back down 5. I think that's, to me, that would make a lot of sense. We got Qs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the making. You're saying it will not come back down? I'm hoping so. But to me, if this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, we got to do a wave 5. It's just a matter how you interpret it. I think he's saying the top of wave 4 extends higher than the low of, oh, okay, now I'm tracking the low of wave 1. Yeah. Now I'm registering. Now my brain housing group's registering. Let me see what Mr. Jimmy is saying. Just registered trial, missing Slack email, don't have a reallifetrading.com email address. Contact the workspace administrator at Real Life Trading for invitation. Jimmy, what we got to do is, can you throw Danny an email? Danny, DANNY, it should be, at reallifetrading.com, because what we have to do is register your email, I guess, and get you your Slack. So just go ahead and put Danny, DANNY, at reallifetrading.com, and also CC me. I'm at Jonny, JONNY, at Real Life Trading. And you can also throw support, SUPPORT, at reallifetrading.com. Roger, give me a thumbs up, Jimmy. Lucen says, got you now. If you're using array, you need to move the text to the right so it always is anchored there, visible no matter what. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Do I have time? I don't have time to do that now, but right now I got them centered. So yeah, we got to move them to the right. Maybe that will help. That I actually had them right, and then I moved them center because the chart I had was, it looked better. I forget what number, whether it was a minute chart or the daily, weekly, whatever. But yeah, anyway, we'll fix them up later. All right, so we're going to launch here in about 30 seconds. And then we'll check out which one qualifies, which one don't. And then we'll jump on board that 3-minute chart. And then, yeah, we'll rock and roll. So Woodshed's thinking that it's maybe a corrective wave now. We're restarting 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 to the upside, but we'll see. All right. It's just a theory. So, yep. We'll figure it out. along the way. Let me fix my Slack channel here. Sorry about this. I got to do that and get this ready here. Got that going here. We got to get us on the official day trade. All right, let's go check her out. We're launched. So we got the SPY inside day down there below the 10 and the 200. We got the old Qs gapping up, retesting, gapping up above. Let's go look at our stocks. We got, all right, so Tesla, we're good to go. Coming back, it's retesting just like the gap says it should. AMD, we got retest gap, nice there. We got NVIDIA, we got nice retest gap there, qualified. So now Apple, even though Apple punched out, it gapped below the high from Friday. So our plan says we got to wait 20 minutes now to play Apple. Delta Airlines, Delta Dawn says inside day, we got to wait on it. And the Roblox, we got to wait on it. Oh no, we're good. Roblox, we're good. Huh. How about that little rascal? We gapped up above Friday's high, so we are cleared sailing. Let's go check them out. Doug is checking, he's keeping his eyeball on AMD or Apple for us, so that's good. So let me throw my 10 EMA chart on there, and you can see we are pretty much cleared for launch on Tesla. We got that coming back and retesting. We got AMD coming back, punched up a little bit, but coming way on back down now. So we got that, I think that 200 was putting some pressure on us, if I remember right. We got NVIDIA backing way down, and whew, Roblox, what an animal. Roblox likes to throw them big old wicks, so you can't even get in and get a good risk reward or nothing. But yeah, we got plenty of room on Tesla. Did we break this high? So we got a little trap here, right? So you can see pre-market high. We broke that pre-market high, and it looks good to go on the Tesla. Let me get my stuff ready to roll. So let's go and see what we got on the 15-minute chart. I'd like to look at my 15-minute chart and see where I got a little bit of resistance up here at this line. So we got plenty to go on Tesla. Let's see. Wrong way. Let's get our right little Dulio hooked up right there. All right, we got something like that, something like this. We got, what do we got up there? We got, so we're going to have to get a pretty tight stop down there on the old Tesla. If we did something like that, let's get our 3-minute going here. Let's do our split charts just to make sure that we stick with the plan. But there goes Tesla without us. Come on, Tesla. Come on, chart, I mean. Oh, goodness gracious. Trading View, what the heck? I'm aggravated. Trading View keeps messing up with the charts. All right, let me get my chart. There you go. All right, so we got that breakout now. We can still play this as a limit buy. Let me check out what the risk reward is. Yeah, we actually got to get a retest here. I should put it on the right chart. Oh my goodness. What is happening? There you go. All right. Look at Tesla go. Just a little slow, Johnny, you are. So there was our retest, if you would, and now Tesla's taking off. We can throw can throw a order on here and try to get triggered in if y'all want to do that. Let's see here. Let's move our entry down here to this 10 down a little bit. We should be coming down here somewhere yonder. Let me see if we got, what do we got over here? Do we got 1.3? So we'd have to get our stop up in about there. I don't know if we're going to get that retest or not, but look at the regular chart. That 10 EMA is way down here. So we could get a retest down here about 80, 850 something. We'll keep an eyeball on it. I'm going to wait a little bit because that 10 EMA is super far. Let's see here. So now we got the old AMD punching back up. Stuff is quite a bit far from the 10 EMA on the regular chart. This is the extended hours on my left. And yep. Yeah, I'm having trouble syncing them charts on TradingView. I don't know. Maybe I need to reset my TradingView. Maybe sign in and sign out later. It's been acting a little cray lately. So right now we got that retest right there. We could basically take this long from here, but don't forget, what do we got? I think we got that 200 right above us, don't we? If I remember right. Let's go there. These split screens kind of drive me crazy. Yeah, we got that nice, is that the 200? Yep, we got that 200 right there we were talking earlier about, right? So we don't want to take this thing along right there and bounce off of that. So we got to keep an eyeball there. Reloading TradingView seems to help. Yeah, I probably have to do that when I'm not on the mic. I don't want to start doing that now, but yeah, I'll try that, Johnny. Tesla. So Jason says, get interval and time synced when you click your double screen. Yeah, when you go here and you hit this symbol right here, that does that. I don't know why I had it checked, but it still went to that some other crazy stock. I don't know. That's all right. It ain't gonna ruin my day. This double screen thing though definitely kind of drives me bonkers. I must be a one, not a left brain, not a right brain, but a one brain type of guy. Let's go to the 3-minute chart now. So on NVIDIA, we're still kind of far from the dang 10 EMA on the regular chart. Matt says he likes it split horizontally better. That's interesting. Maybe I should try that. But anyway, we got, yeah, we're really far from this bad boy. So we got what, let's say 230. So 230 is down here. So that's why I'm thinking we got to wait for this bad boy to retest this 10 kind of nicely. Because if we get down here to 230-ish, you can see my chart over here, get down here to 230-ish, we're going to be well below that 10 EMA. So I'm just hanging out and waiting. This strategy says that it actually works best after the first hour. So we got to have some patience. You can see roadblocks, retested a hair, punched out, but we're really far from that 10 EMA now. I'd like to get a retest down here. And then the thing about when you do this, when you get up like this and punch out nicely, and then come back and retest the 10 EMA, then you're potentially, could make lower highs. So it's a little bit riskier than like taking something if you're right there. But again, we're awfully high away from the regular chart on roadblocks. So Douglas, holler at me in about 10 minutes. We can trade Apple. Let's go look at what these guys are doing, whether they're going to qualify in 20 minutes or not. But let's go to Apple. See, Apple broke out, right? Broke out from our green high of the previous day. So now we can trade it, but we can't trade it for another 10 minutes, the plan says. Delta Airlines. Delta, we're still within inside day. You can see my green candles here and here. We got that 100 down here. See, that's nice. I wish it could just act like that, Lucen. Maybe, let me see. My 100 might be set on, see, there you go. My 100 template is set on right. So that's good to go. So that's mo better, as they say in Hawaii. Johnny says, that's better than me. I'm like a 10th brain kind of guy. I don't believe that for any minute, but good try there, Johnny M. You one of them smart mothers. All right. I want to go see Apple since we're checking out Apple, what we got going on. I think Woodchip's thinking that this is bouncing here and this is potentially maybe wave one is what he's saying, after an ABC-ish type of dealio down here. Isn't it funny how, interpretations, but good call. I wasn't tracking what you're saying. You can't get up in here on the Elliott wave. So it's a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4 down. But once it broke that, it kind of invalidated the old Mr. Elliott, didn't it? So good catch. Good catch, my friends. All right. What were we looking at? Tesla, seeing if we got some Jamsville going on here. We got that 10. So probably not going to get a good retest on Tesla as it always goes. Look at that. If I wasn't talking so much, we could have taken that, but that's really kind of a tight stop. Not a tight stop, a big stop. And yeah, I guess we could get 1.2. Thinking we punch up here to a little bit of resistance. What do we got over here? Yeah, we got that little bit of resistance coming up here. Probably by now I'd have to, well, we can't move our stops. Our plan says we can't move our stops for 21 minutes. So look at that bad boy. Whew. Jimmy, let me know if you got taken care of or not. Want to make sure that you're on Slack. So AMD, we got, yeah, I'm just don't want to do that. Got AMD right up there upon that 200. Son of a gun, NVIDIA is a tough play, but we got a little bit of a target right here. I'm going to throw a green line for my target. Let me see. We got so many dang lines on there. I'm going to forget what's going on. But I'll put a little green line there because obviously some bulls are going to take their profits up there, right? If I was a bull and I got that in down here off this double bottom, I'd have my target up there. I'd have, probably depending on my plan, throw up my stop up in here. So the video is looking good. Let's get on that split screen. So see, I got that symbol there. Let's see if it behaves itself. All right, now we're tracking. All right, I guess, yeah, we got to stay on top of NVIDIA now. If we get a nice little bearish black candle in there, and then we can play that up, that would be a nice dealio. Sent the email, no reply yet. He's probably trading right now, Jimmy, so it might not be Here, let me shoot him. Can you, well, if you don't mind, give me your email here. I can cut and paste it and send Danny an email. I mean, a Slack message, and he might see it. So up to you. Either just going to have to wait till he gets done trading. There you go. Let me cut and paste this for Jimmy real quick. And let me get over here. Sorry, y'all. Let me take care of Jimmy. I got to get over here and send Danny a quick message. Get Danny. Where are you, Danny? Danny. Danny starts with the D, don't it? There you go. All right. Danny, please get Jimmy on Slack. Thanks. So just to make sure, Jimmy, your email, because I've never seen this before, it ends at skynet.be, SKYNET.be. I threw that into Danny. I hope that's right. So, okay. Danny's got the old message. You can, I don't know if you can see it right there on Slack, but I got him in there. I got to get back on official day trades. So I don't know if that's an automatic thing that he can get right away, but I know he can get pretty much should be today sometime. So hang in there, Jimmy. We'll let you know what's going on. Just hang in there with us and you'll be mighty fine. All right, let's go look at some NVIDIA, see if we can get some good action in here on a long. So we potentially got a little trap there, if you can see that, and throw our stop down here below the 10 EMA, which is what we like to do. Let me see what kind of, the reward's not that great. We're going to have to go a little bit of a tight stop. Yep, Jeremy's talking about the Tesla perfect trade that we missed. We certainly did miss it. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to track here. See, that's the problem with this right here. We really would have to do a title stop, something like that. And NVIDIA is very wiki. So I'm hesitant to throw that bad boy in. Let's try the regular chart, see what it looks like. If we can get a nice retest down here, then yeah, but I'm thinking we're looking towards that wick right there at least. If we're not looking there now, NVIDIA can do something crazy like come up, punch a high, and trap everybody and come down. Because if I was in this thing long right here at this indecision candle, probably now we would have our stops right there, right? Doesn't that make sense? And if you got your stop down there, that means a lot of people probably got some orders down here at the 10 waiting down here. So I'm thinking that bad boy comes down there. What you talking about, Don? You said Jan. Is that January or holy cow? Today's January 31st. Are you talking Jan as in Jerremy Alexander Newsome? Or what you talking about there, brother? Yeah, so this is a little tricky. Just depends if we want to risk that bad boy or not. Because when this 10 is right here at that wick, I'm thinking that's where she goes. Jan's Tesla trade didn't close correct on the extended hours. So we're looking at that, right? Yeah, let's go look at that real quick. We'll jump back to NVIDIA here. On extended hours, yeah, you know, so I was talking about this Friday. So what the plan says is, you know, should close above the 10, but you know, I've seen Jerremy trade it when it's right there on the 10. And I mean, that's a hair underneath the 10 on a $800 stock. So it's a little bit of personal interpretation, because something like that, I could see definitely him trading that bad boy, especially, I think, what do we got down there? Yeah, you got kind of that retest already of that high right there, a little bit of a potential trap, come down here and bounce. So yeah, I can see what Jeremy's talking about, but I've actually, like I said, I've actually seen him trade something like this. Now, if you get a close down here, that's totally different. But I'll give Jeremy that little bit of a leeway, because I gave it to him before. Yeah, that's close enough for government work, as they say. We'll walk and talk through that. Let's go see NVIDIA. So here you go. Exactly what we were talking about on NVIDIA now. See, NVIDIA now, I got my rule, and in Jeremy's rules, he doesn't really talk about it. So now what happens when I get a big close like this under the 10? So, and this is pre-market data. When I get a big old close like this, then I have to wait for this bad boy to come up here, get a good close, come back, retest, and then I can take it above that. So that's how I work the dealio. So it'd be nice if this thing came up here and then retested the 10 and then went. Does that make sense, Don? I take things too literally, probably. Yeah. But yeah, I just, like I said, I know that because I've seen Jeremy trade something when it's right on that 10 like that before. So no big deal. It's just a matter of everybody's interpretations. Woodshed says 15-minute chart. I know BAC is not on our list, but all right. I don't mind it not being on my list, Woodshed, especially for you, man. I'd do anything for you. So Wood Chip, he allows me to call him Wood Chip because we're good buddies. He says, but I'm in at 45.25. Stop at, I'm in at 45.25. Stop at 44.25. Okay, thinking we are starting wave 3. All right, so BAC. I don't know. Are you playing the 10 EMA strategy, or what you playing there, bro? You're probably playing the wood chip strategy. 45.25. By 44.25. Way on down here. My chart doesn't go that low, wood chip. 45.25, 44.25, something like that. All right. Watch these highs over here. Let's go look at wood chip real quick. What do we got? Let me throw all my EMAs on there. So just got a bunch of mess. We're going to get that Sklosen thing in there, buddy. But yep. I like this. I love, if this is a wave 1, I love these breakouts of wave 3. I do agree with you, brother. Looking beautiful. Doug is not taking a 10 EMA, but he's taking a trade. I can't keep up with y'all. Whew. All right, let's go see what my man Douglas is doing. So now we can trade Apple because it's after 4:50, after 20 minutes. So Doug is taking, let me see what Doug's taking real quick. Come on. There you go. 171.68. 171.68 by 173.34. one. Oh, you're going that way, are you? All right. You didn't tell me that yet. All right. We got to go the other way, Johnny. 171. So 171.68. So Doug is in this bad boy. And his stop is up here at 173.34-ish. I can't get my doohickey exact, but that's Doug's trade. That's looking pretty good. You got, yeah, looking kind of strong though. Surprised you're shorting that sucker, buddy. Oh, okay, good. All right, good. All right, good. All right. I'm going to take that off of there just because now I'm qualified to trade Apple and I don't want to mess me up. Let me get this on the one EMA chart. So as we were talking, we could have taken that beautiful little retest right there. Could have taken this one. So you got 1, 2, 3 little retests. You got where we're up above the pre-market high. So that's looking good. I'd like a nice retest come back down here one more time. That'd be cherry. Doug, keep an eyeball on that for us. Let's look at it on the split screen. So yeah, that's looking good. Let's go get a target on Apple. Heck, we started and I forgot to turn off my YouTube live. So for those of you out on YouTube land, you got a little bit of a bonus. You got to trade with us a little bit, but I'm going to have to cut YouTube live off for now. If you want to come trade with us, come check us out at reallifetrading.com. We'd love to have you on the team. We'll be back tomorrow.